All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. On this Monday, we have an NFL doubleheader for you here tonight. We're going to kick things off with the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Arizona, they lead the NFC West with a 6-1 record, the big surprise of the season so far. Philadelphia in the NFC East, currently in third place at 3-4. The second game of our doubleheader will be an AFC West contest between the Raiders and the Broncos. More on that later. Evil Dead is 73-47 on the season so far. Waldo is 7-7. Stud Muffin guy, he's 0-1. Jax is 26-23. CJ is 3-3. Viking Skywalker is 25-20. And Braden is 21-22. That's where everybody stands right now. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we're getting set to head out to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for this one. Just hold on one second, trying to update my laptop here. It'll be the Cardinals and the Eagles here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's the Cardinals and the Eagles. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. Waldo's in the house. Let's see who Waldo is taking. Evil Dead has got the Cardinals in this one. Arizona at 6-1, Philadelphia 3-4. The Cardinals get the opening kickoff. We're underway. And Carter will take it in the end zone, touchback. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Waldo's taking Philadelphia in this one. Fly, Eagles, fly. Will Howard, the starting quarterback in his second year out of Ohio State. The first half of our doubleheader tonight, we have the Raiders and the Broncos after this. We'll be in Denver for that one. A nice late afternoon. This is the first of the late afternoon games here in Week 8. The 4:25 starts. Mostly sunny here in Philadelphia. Temperature at kickoff, 62 degrees. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 25. Howard looking. Howard throws deep downfield, caught by Silas Bolden. And Bolden makes his way out to the 49-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 24 yards. Bolden in his second year out of Texas. And the Cardinals, strike quickly. And they get a first down just shy of midfield. Last season, the Cardinals finished with the worst record in the league at 3-13. But one of those wins last season was a win right here in Philadelphia. This season, the Cardinals are 6-1, leading the NFC West. The Cardinals lost on opening day to Houston, but they've won 6 in a row coming into this game, trying to make it 7 in a row. The Eagles, they started 0-3. But they've won 3 of their last 4 games to get to 3-4. 1st and 10, Howard fakes the handoff. Howard rolls out, and Howard across midfield and gets to the 47-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Let's take a look at the Cardinal offense. Up front, Baldino, Campbell, Woodard, Vickery, and Taylor. Dawson, Miller, Johnson, Adams, and Bolden. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Arizona at the Philadelphia 47-yard line. Opening drive of the ball game here in Philadelphia. The first of our late afternoon games in Week 8. 4 wide for the Cardinals. Howard in the shotgun. Howard looking, throws, dumps it off to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson got turned around. He's going to lose 3 yards back to the 50-yard line. Tackle made by Lawrence Moon, the 9th-year defensive end out of Navy. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9 for Arizona right at midfield. Delino West also in on the tackle, the 6th-year safety out of Alabama. So it's 3rd and 9 for the Cardinals. Cardinals come out 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. Howard steps up, throws downfield. Caught by Jamison Keeley all the way down to the 22-yard line. A 28-yard gain by Keeley, the 7th-year receiver out of Baylor. "28 yards, and that'll be a Cardinal first down." Nice opening drive by Arizona so far. Pushing him out of bounds was DeMarcus Sweet, the former 49er, in his 5th year out of BYU. 1st and 10 Cardinals now at the Eagle 22-yard line. Howard under center. Drops back. Throws near side. Caught by Adams. Down to the 3. A gain of 19 yards to Corey Adams, the rookie tight end out of Kentucky. And that'll bring up 1st and goal for Arizona. Tackled out of bounds by Terry Watson, the rookie linebacker out of Washington State. First and goal Cardinals now from the Eagle 3. Arizona comes out in the offset eye. Howard under center. Howard fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws, dumps it off to Swan. And James Swan, the tight end. No gain. Eagles are right there. Eagle defense, they play a 4-3. Moon, McKenzie, Ginsburg, and Jackson up front. Linebackers, Watson, Sullivan, and Bird. And the secondary, Hicks, Sweet, West, and Reese. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now they say it's a yard gain. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. James Swan, the 5th-year tight end out of Louisville, by the way. On 2nd and goal. Howard in the shotgun. Howard to Johnson. And Kylan Johnson in for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run by Kylan Johnson, the 8th-year back out of Tennessee. And the Cardinals just marched down the field on the opening drive and get a touchdown. When will Waldo ever learn? I don't know. He always goes against you, I've noticed. Logan Ford for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Cardinals lead it 7-0, 5:29 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. The Cardinals at 6-1, Eagles at 3-4. Philadelphia will get it for the first time. Logan Ford will kick off for the Cardinals. You go for the losing record. Ford will kick off. It'll be fielded at the 5 by Bodie over the 15, 20, 25. And Bodie, a nice return out to the 37-yard line. That's Alex Bodie, the rookie receiver out of Georgia Southern. 1st and 10, Philadelphia. And now the starting quarterback, Caden Powell, will come on. The 9th-year quarterback out of Kentucky. This will be Philadelphia's opening drive. 5:25 left in the first quarter. Eagles will come out. Powell in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Powell hands off to Burke, and DJ Burke breaking tackles, gets across midfield out to the 47-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 16 yards. The former Packer, DJ Burke, in his 10th year out of Georgia. Bounced off a Cardinal, ends up with a 16-yard gain into Cardinal territory. DJ Burke, he's spent 8 years with the Packers, 1 season with the Chargers, and now he's on Philadelphia. Coming up on 5 minutes left to play here in the first. 1st and 10 Eagles at the Cardinal 47. Powell under center. Powell drops back. Powell steps up, throws, caught by Ferguson. Terrence Ferguson down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 9, and that's going to be 2nd and inches. Terrence Ferguson, the 2nd-year tight end out of Oregon. 4:38 and counting here in the first quarter. Cardinals got a touchdown on their opening drive. Philadelphia is trying to do the same. Powell in the shotgun on 2nd down. Powell draws back, throws outside, caught by Burke out of the backfield. And DJ Burke out to the 31. A gain of 6, and that'll be a Philadelphia first down. That'll move the chains. On the tackle, number 25, Chris Razor, the 14th year defensive back out of UCLA. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first. On 1st and 10, Powell in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the far side. Hands off to Burke up the middle, and Burke all the way down to the 17. A gain of 14 yards and an Eagle first down. Just like the Cardinals before them, the Eagles are just marching down the field here. Davis is good commentary. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield for Powell.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Takes the snap. Looking, throws near side, caught by Ferguson. Gets turned around and picks up a yard to the 16-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Philadelphia. Here's the Eagle offense up front. Chance, Scott, Turner, Hudson, and Elliott. And then it's Dominique, Green, Burke, Ferguson, and Stackhouse. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Eagles at the Cardinals' 16-yard line. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Everybody in tight for Philadelphia. Single back. Powell under center. Powell to Gold this time. Tries to get outside. And he gets to the 15, a gain of a yard. That's Steve Gold, the rookie running back out of Temple. Here's the Cardinal defense. They play a 4-3. Jordan Thomas, Glaspie, and Kirby up front. Linebackers, Moss, Jackson, and Stanley. And the secondary, House, Chambers, Briggs, and Razor. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 15 for Philadelphia. Big 3rd down right here, 2:37 and counting here in the first quarter. They can pick up a first down about the 7-yard line. 4 wide, Powell in the gun. Powell back. Throws. Caught by Bodie. Down to the 7. Does he have the first down? No. He's going to be just a little bit short. He had to come back for it. Alex Bodie with the catch. It'll be 4th and inches. Does Philadelphia go for it? Nope, they're going to kick the field goal. Andy Bennett. This will be from 24 yards to get Philadelphia on the board. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Eagles on the board, but the Cardinals still lead it 7-3. 1:58 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. Raiders Broncos up after this. Evil Dead's got the Cardinals. Waldo has the Eagles in this one. On a bright, sunny late afternoon in Philadelphia. Bennett will kick off. It'll be fielded at the goal line by Carter. Brings it back over the 10, 15, 20, 25, and Carter out to the 28-yard line. That's Don Carter, not the bowler, but the second-year receiver out of Tulsa. Unless you know bowling, you're going to miss that reference totally. Don Carter was one of the best professional bowlers that ever lived. If you didn't know. First and 10, Arizona. They'll have it at their own 28-yard line. 4 wide for the Cardinals. Howard under center. Howard fakes the handoff, looks downfield, steps up, rolls out, and Howard throws incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 1:47 left here in the first quarter. 2nd and 10, Arizona at their own 28. 4 receivers set wide. Howard in the shotgun. Howard drops back, rolls out, throws, dumps it off to Silas Bolden. And Bolden gets out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 12. And that'll be a Cardinal first down. Silas Bolden, the second-year receiver out of Texas. Tackle made by Lawrence Moon, the 9th-year defensive end out of Navy. He was the first $1 million bowler. .125 and counting. 1st and 10. Cardinals have it at their own 40-yard line. Howard under center. Howard to Johnson, and Kylan Johnson picks up a lot across midfield, all the way down inside the Eagle 30. Stiff arms and in for a touchdown. A 60-yard touchdown run by Kylan Johnson. The 8th year back out of Tennessee. What a run. Watch, he had a stiff arm at the end of that. Let's see if we see the stiff arm here. Watch this right here. Get out of here. A 60-yard touchdown run for Johnson. And the Cardinals go up 13-3. And now Logan Ford for the extra point. It's up. And it's good. Cardinals lead it 14-3, 1:07 left here in the first quarter. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. I've been watching this Cardinal team now all season. They've won 6 in a row coming into this game. How did this team lose to Houston opening day? That's what I want to know. The Cardinals' only loss back in week 1, they hosted Houston, of all teams, and they lost. They lost 20-13, but they've won 6 in a row since, and they lead the NFC West. There's the kickoff by Ford. From the 5-yard line, Alex Bodie over the 20, 25, and Bodie brings it out to the 30-yard line. Well, that would have to be the reason Evil did. It was kind of a rhetorical question, but I get what you're saying. And now the Eagle offense comes back out. Caden Powell. Eagles find themselves down by 2 scores already, with 1:03 left in the first. Let's see if Philadelphia can get back in this game. Eagles currently in 3rd place in the NFC East. Actually, I think they might now be in 2nd. We'll find out. 1st and 10. Powell to Burke, and DJ Burke out to the 33-yard line. Let me look at the current standings here. Make sure I get this right. Yeah, Philadelphia is currently in 2nd place. The Giants are 7-0, but the Eagles are 4 games back at 3-4. The Giants are running away with the NFC East. 2nd and 7 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Green 39.
Powell in the shotgun. Powell going to take it himself, a quarterback keeper. And he fumbles, and the Cardinals come up with it. They sure did. Caden Powell fumbles the football away, and the Cardinals recover. Recovering the football for Arizona, number 98. That's Nigel Kirby. The hit was applied by Marcus Jordan. And just like that, Cardinals get the ball back. So with 30 seconds left in the first quarter, the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 from the Eagle 34-yard line, following that fumble recovery. Going back to Evil Dead's comment, yeah, I don't like how they bowl now. Everybody in tight. Howard under center. Howard looking. Howard throws, caught by Bass. And Bass breaking tackles down to the 22-yard line. That's number 89, Sean Bass, the 3rd-year tight end out of Dayton. Yep, I followed your advice, Waldo. I don't use the Twitch or I don't use the Discord anymore. That'll be a gain of 12 yards down to the 22-yard line. Will they get the playoff in time? First quarter winding down. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. And at the end of 1, Cardinals lead at 14-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We go to the second quarter. The Cardinals threatening to run away with it here against the Eagles. They're already up 14-3 as we start the second quarter. They have it 1st and 10 from the Eagle 22-yard line. Eagles can't seem to get out of their own way. Cardinals at 6-1, Philadelphia at 3-4. Howard under center, 1st and 10. Howard hands off to Johnson, and Johnson gets nailed in the backfield. Clayton Jackson, the 5th-year defensive end out of BYU, on the tackle. A loss of 3, and that'll bring up 2nd and 13. That's a lot of 300 games. 2nd and 13 from the 25. 4 wide for the Cardinals. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. Howard steps up. Howard throws. Caught by Carrington, who gets down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 9 for Carrington. That's Jay Carrington, the second-year receiver out of Princeton, the Ivy Leaguer. Making the tackle, Don Reese, number 22. Came up, the 11th-year defensive back out of Indiana. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Cardinals now at the Philadelphia 16-yard line. They can make it a 3-score game with a touchdown. Howard throws outside, and Miller isn't going anywhere. Jack Miller, the rookie out of Syracuse, ends up losing a couple of yards back to the 18-yard line. A loss of 2. And that's going to bring up 4th and 6. Devontae Ross came up and made the tackle, the 10th-year linebacker out of North Carolina State. So the Cardinals will have to settle for a field goal. And this will put them up by 14 if he makes it. Logan Ford will come on in his 4th year out of Troy. Snap, kick is up. Kick is good. Cardinals lead it 17-3. 6:34 left to play here in the first half. Here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Let's look ahead to week 9 to see who both these teams play. Next week, Philadelphia will play at Dallas, and Arizona will head out west. They'll take on the LA Rams in Los Angeles next week. It'll be a rematch. They already beat the Rams once this season. Cardinals up 17-3. Logan Ford will kick off. 6:34 left in the half. And now the kickoff by Ford. About 2 yards deep. Alex Bodie brings it out over the 20. And Bodie out to the 23-yard line. Philadelphia finds themselves down by 2 touchdowns. Still a lot of time left in this one. 6.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Caden Powell, the 9th-year quarterback out of Kentucky, comes back out to lead the offense. Four wide for Philadelphia. Powell under center. Powell hands off to Burke around the outside, and DJ Burke to the 27, a gain of 4 before being tackled by Antonio Chambers, the 9th-year defensive back out of Miami. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 27-yard line. On second down, Powell takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws downfield, and he overthrows his intended receiver. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 6. So far this afternoon, Philadelphia has just looked a little bit off. Well, quite a bit off, really. 5:58 left in the half. 3rd and 6 for the Eagles, 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back, throws down the middle, caught by Alex Dominique. Out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 13 yards for the former Chicago Bear in his 11th year out of Bethune-Cookman. Because Waldo picked him. It'll be a first down for Philadelphia. Marcus House on the tackle, the former Bill, in his 10th year out of Texas. .5:37 until halftime. Eagles come out, everybody in tight, 1st and 10. Powell under center. Powell hands off to Burke up the middle, and Burke, a flag is down as Burke gets out to about the 46. This one might be coming back, or we might have a face mask. Face mask on the Cardinals. On Marcus House, I just talked about it. And that will move the football all the way out to the Cardinal 40-yard line. And that's where Philadelphia will have it, 1st and 10. 5:28 left here in the first half. Philadelphia can make it a one-score game with a touchdown. Currently trailing by 14. 4 wide for the Eagles. Powell in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Powell to Burke, and Burke to the 38-yard line, a gain of 2. That was a great game last night. Waldo and I were watching Florida State Clemson. Great game. And they may have fixed the 2-minute drill issue. Clemson had a great 2-minute drill at the end to tie it up and force overtime. 2nd and 9 from the 38, 4 wide. Powell, hands off, no play action looking. Powell throws, caught by Ferguson, down to the 18. A gain of 20. Terrence Ferguson, 1st down, Philadelphia. Yeah, I was rooting for Florida State. Florida State ended up winning in overtime. But what a game that was. First down, Philadelphia now. Down to the Cardinal 18-yard line. 4:28 and counting. Eagles come out on 1st down, 3 to the near side. Powell in the shotgun.
Here we go. 3-19.
Powell, low snap, hands off to Green, and Green makes his way down to the 10-yard line. That's Kenny Green, the 3rd-year back out of Texas A&M. A gain of 8, and that'll bring up 2nd and 2. I hate ties. Look, the NFL just does not know how to figure out overtime, especially in the regular season. I really think the NFL should adopt the college overtime. I mean, I like the college overtime. 2nd and 2 from the 10. Powell looking. Powell throws, caught, back of the end zone. Whitney, touchdown, Philadelphia. Stephen Whitney, the 3rd-year receiver out of Miami. And the Eagles have made it a one-possession game. Nice drive by Philadelphia. Great catch in the back of the end zone. Fly, Eagles, fly. And now Andy Bennett for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Cardinals lead it 17-10. 3:45 left here in the first half. The NFL, I understand what you're saying, Evil Dead. Just play until there's a winner. Now, in the playoffs, they have to. In the regular season, the NFL at least claims they worry about player safety. So that's why they don't want to keep playing. So if you're not going to have a regular overtime, then do like college does. At least the college overtime doesn't take forever. At least not now after they fixed everything. Caleb Swayze will kick off. From the 6-yard line, Dawson over the 20, 25. And Dwayne Dawson brings it out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Cardinals will have it, 1st and 10. Dawson in his 9th year out of Alabama. I know there's a lot of people that don't like the college overtime, but I like the way they fixed it in recent years. I didn't like it the old way, but now that they fixed it, where you have to go for 2 on the 2nd time, and if it gets to a 3rd, it's just back and forth 2-point tries, you're going to get a winner quicker. You're going to get a winner a lot faster. 5 wide. Howard in the shotgun, empty backfield, 1st and 10. Howard looking, throws, caught by Silas Bolden out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. To be honest, I find the college football overtime to be very exciting. Now that they tweaked it and it works better. 2nd and 1 from the 39-yard line. 4 wide for Arizona. Howard in the shotgun.
Now let's go. 319.
Howard fakes the handoff. Throws deep. Caught by Bolden. Oh, nope, incomplete. Broken up by DeMarcus Sweet. Nice play by Sweet. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Cardinals now at their own 39-yard line. 3:06 left here in the first half. Big 3rd down for Arizona. 3 to the far side. Howard in the shotgun. 3rd and 1. Howard looking. Throws. Oh, it bounces off of Lawrence Moon. And he nearly caught it on the deflection. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Bolden was in the area. I think he was the intended receiver. 3:03 left in the half. Tanner Pearson back to punt. That's right, no ties at Jammin' Sports. And that goes into the end zone, touchback. And Philadelphia will have it at their 20-yard line, 2:55 left. Plenty of time for the Eagles to catch up and tie the game here before halftime. And Philadelphia will get the second half kickoff. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Waldo in the house. Waldo, who is still on the witness protection program. He's hiding somewhere in the stadium. He's on witness protection, but he wears the red and white striped shirt all the time. Sticks out like a sore thumb. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Eagles come out 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Blue landed.
Powell throws quickly to Ferguson. And Terrence Ferguson 7 yards out to the 27-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3. He's on bad pick protection. Antonio Chambers came up, made the tackle. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning soon. Might be after this play. Powell under center on 2nd and 3. Powell to Burke up the middle. And Burke picks up a yard to the 28. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Tackle made by Ray Thomas, the 13th year defensive tackle out of South Florida. Opposite the goat protection. 3rd and 2 from the 28 in the I formation. They get the play off. Burke picks up the first down as we go to the 2-minute warning. Cardinals up 17-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Philadelphia. I spoke too soon. They did not get the first down. It'll be 3rd and inches for the Eagles. I thought they picked up the first down going into the 2-minute. They're going to punt on 4th and inches. Caleb Swayze gets the punt away. It'll be fielded by Dawson at the 20. Makes a move, gets out over the 30 to the 31-yard line. And now, Arizona will take over. He's 4. Waldo's 4 years old. I thought you knew that. He's very articulate for a 4-year-old. So the Cardinals now with a chance to make it a 2-score game going into halftime. First and 10. Will Howard, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Howard throws outside. Incomplete. Looking for Kylan Johnson. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 1:47 left in the half. Both teams have 3 timeouts. On 2nd and 10 from their own 31. Howard in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Howard draws back. Howard in trouble. Throws, dumps it off to Johnson. Picks up 2 yards out to the 33-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 7. Devontae Ross on the tackle. Well, Evil Dead and I are a little bit older, and we still act like we're in our teens, so that's good. Davis in the house. I have to grow old, but I don't have to grow up. 3rd and 7 from the 33-yard line. Howard in the shotgun, single back.
Green 39. Green 39.
Howard draws back, looks downfield, throws deep, and caught on the sideline by Silas Bolden out to the 50-yard line, a gain of 17 yards, and that'll be an Arizona first down. Davis has joined us. Good to see you, Davis. Speaking of Arizona, that's where Davis lives. In fact, I think Davis told me he lives about 45 minutes away from Glendale in the Phoenix area. That's where the Cardinals play. 1st and 10, Arizona from about the 50-yard line here. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. 1:10 left in the half. Howard looking, throws, wide open, Adams. And Adams can't hold on as he was trying to make the catch. Eli Hicks comes over and knocks it away. The 11th year defensive back out of Michigan. Stud Loverboy in the house. Good to see you, Stud. On 2nd and 10 from the 50, the Stud Man's in the house. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. Howard looking, throws, caught by Jamison Keeley down to the 35-yard line, again at 15. And the Cardinals take a timeout with 59 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10 at the Eagle 35-yard line. We have the Raiders and the Broncos after this. That'll be the second half of our doubleheader tonight. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow and a doubleheader on Wednesday. I will not be here Thursday or Friday. Thursday night we have the conference championship game with our middle school. And then we have regular high school football on Friday. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back. Howard throws. And Bolden makes the catch at the 22, a gain of 13. This Eagles need the 2024 Eagles playing. Yes. 2024 Eagles were very good. They won the Super Bowl. Cardinals take their second timeout with 54 seconds left in the half. It'll be 1st and 10 Arizona, trying to make it a 2-score game going into halftime. Philadelphia will get the second half kickoff. Cardinals have worked it all the way down to the Eagle 22-yard line. I tell you how old I am, but my abacus doesn't go that high. 1st and 10 from the 22. Howard in the shotgun. 4 wide. Howard looking, throws, and incomplete. Kind of short hopped it down the middle. Misty's back. Hi, Misty. Is Leslie doing all right? Okay. Everything gets straightened out? All right. I know you know. 4 wide, 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line. Howard in the shotgun. Howard looking, throws. Jump ball to Carrington, incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Yeah, my birthday's coming up next month. The intended receiver was Jay Carrington. And knocking the ball away, number 29, that's Lake Ross, the former Packer, in his 5th year out of Stanford. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 22-yard line. In fact, I'm less than a month away from my birthday. I didn't realize that. 3rd and 10 from the 22-yard line. Howard in the gun. Howard draws back. Howard throws deep to the end zone. Wide open. Dawson. One-handed catch. Touchdown. Cardinals. Dwayne Dawson. 22 yards and a touchdown. One-handed catch in the back corner of the end zone. That's right, Evil Dead. Both our birthdays coming up. Mine's on a Saturday this year, and I think yours is on a Tuesday. And now Logan Ford for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. The Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns right before halftime, 24-10, with 43 seconds left here in the first half. Well, Philadelphia still has all 3 of their timeouts. They only have 43 seconds to work with. Got a good crowd here on this Monday night, the first half of our doubleheader. Raiders-Broncos are up next. We'll head out to Denver after this game for that one. Logan Ford will kick off. This will be fielded about 2 yards deep by Alex Bodie over the 20. And Bodie brings it out to the 23-yard line. And that's where Philadelphia will take over with 40 seconds left in the first half. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie. All right. Are you going to look for Waldo? He's here. Say hi to Waldo. Tell him you see him. There you go. She gave a thumbs up. She actually stuck around for a couple of seconds. 1st and 10, Philadelphia from the 23-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Waldo says hi. Powell, high snap, hands off to Burke up the middle. And DJ Burke makes his way out to the 35, a gain of 12. And Philadelphia takes a timeout. They have 2 left, with 34 seconds left here in the first half. The Arizona Cardinals are probably the biggest surprise team of the season at 6-1, leading the NFC West, considering they finished 3-13 last season. I think the other surprise team is Kansas City, sitting at 6-2 right now. 1st and 10, Powell in the shotgun. Powell to Burke, and DJ Burke a couple of yards out to the 39, a 4-yard gain. Philadelphia takes a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 6. Why is Philadelphia running? There's 29 seconds left until halftime. Everybody's saying hi to everybody in the chat room. That's good. Always good to be friendly. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Eagles at their own 39. Philadelphia has won 3 of their last 4 games to get the 3-4. They started 0-3, trying to turn things around, but they find themselves down by 2 touchdowns to the Cardinals here. On 2nd and 6, 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back, throws downfield, caught by Alex Dominic down to the 43-yard line. That'll be a gain of 18 yards. Eagles in the hurry up, down to 14 seconds. Powell drops back, throws deep downfield, wobbly pass, incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, and Chris Razor came over and broke up the pass. And that'll stop the clock with 8 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Philadelphia. Misty checking in. Well, Philadelphia is going to try a Hail Mary right before halftime here.
Let's go. Green 39.
On 2nd and 10, Powell looking. Powell steps up and has to throw it away. Incomplete. 1 second left until half. That play kind of broke down. And they'll tee it up and try it one more time here before halftime. Yep, that's you. 3rd and 10. That's irrelevant. 1 second left. 3 receivers to the near side. Powell back. Throws deep into a crowd. Bouncing around, picked up by Hollis. And Hollis brings it back to the 27. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Arizona 24, Philadelphia 10. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We go to the second half. The Cardinals at 6-1. They lead the 3-4 Eagles 24-10 as we get ready to start the third quarter. Cardinals trying to win their 7th in a row. Logan Ford will kick off. And this will be fielded by Lane at the 5-yard line, and Lane brings it back to the 32-yard line. That's Chase Lane, the second-year receiver out of Georgia Tech. 1st and 10, Philadelphia. Let's see if the Eagles can get back in this, as the Eagles offense comes back out onto the field. The first of our late afternoon games here in week 8. This is one of those 4 o'clock games on the East Coast before daylight saving time ends. On 1st and 10, Powell under center. Powell hands off to Burke, and DJ Burke driving forward, and Burke still on his feet, keeps his balance, and is finally taken down the 47-yard line. A gain of 15. Had that Cardinal not been there, he would have been gone. He had regained his balance. The 10th year back out of Georgia. That is correct, Waldo. That's who these teams play next week. Waldo taking a peek at the schedule and the standings that are down below in the panels. You can avail yourself to them. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. 4 wide for Philadelphia. Powell under center. Powell to Burke around the outside, and Burke makes a nice move down the sideline. DJ Burke out of bounds at the 34. A gain of 19 yards for DJ Burke. That puts him at 95 on the day. And the Eagles come out here in the second half, and they've got a game plan. Come back and win. Very simple game plan. 1st and 10 from the Cardinal 34-yard line. Powell under center.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Clark in motion.
Green, 39.
Powell, play action. Powell throws outside, caught by Clark. And Clark makes his way to the 31, a gain of 3. That's Jackson Clark, the rookie tight end out of Oregon. Barrett Briggs came up, made the tackle, the 11th year safety out of Florida. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Eagles at the Cardinal 31-yard line. Second and 7 for Philadelphia. 6:40 and counting here in the third. Cardinals come out 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell going to take it himself. And Powell gets positive yardage, picks up a yard down to the 30-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. Coming up to make the tackle, Marcus House, the former Buffalo Bill, the defensive back. House spent 9 years with Buffalo, now in his first year with Arizona. He was a free agent. And he went to the Cardinals. 3rd and 6 for the Eagles at the Arizona 30. Eagles come out. 4, make it 5 wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Powell looking. Throws near side. Caught by Green. Roney can't hold on. Actually, he caught it and fumbled out of bounds. It'll be a 4-yard gain. He's going to come up short. It'll be 4th and 2 at the Cardinal 26. If I'm Philadelphia at this point in the game, I'm going for it. The way the Cardinals have been playing, why not go for it here? Let's see what they do. They'll probably kick the field goal. Yep. This will be from 43 yards. This will be Andy Bennett in his 3rd year out of Rutgers. A 43-yard attempt. The kick is up. And it's good. So the Cardinals lead by 11, 24-13. It's still a 2-score game. 5:56 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. Cardinals up 24-13. Arizona trying to win their 7th in a row. Other than the Giants, that'd be the longest winning streak in the league right now. There's the kickoff. About 4 yards deep. Carter brings it back out. Don Carter over the 25. And Carter out to the 30. And that's where Arizona will have it, 1st and 10. The 2nd-year receiver out of Tulsa, Don Carter. Will Howard, the quarterback, will come back out. Howard was the Cardinals' 1st-round pick last season. He was the 1st overall pick out of Ohio State last season. Cardinals have it, 1st and 10 from their own 30. 5:52 left here in the 3rd quarter. Raiders Broncos up after this. On 1st and 10 from the 30, Howard under center. Howard hands off to Kylan Johnson around the outside. And Johnson to the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Coming up to make the tackle, it looks to be number 24 for Philadelphia. And that's Delino West, the 6th-year safety out of Alabama. Clock is moving, 5:36 and counting here in the 3rd. The Ravens aren't playing, Davis. 2nd and 8. Howard in the shotgun. Howard back. Howard throws, and Adams can't hold on. Devontae Ross on the deflection. Picks it off for Philadelphia. It bounced off of Corey Adams, the tight end. And Devontae Ross, the linebacker, a diving pick. Watch this again. On the deflection. They might review that, but it looks like a catch. Here's a good look. Oh, they'll review that. That's going to be incomplete. They're going to review that. That bounced. That's going to be Arizona ball. Misty, it's not even 8 o'clock, Misty. It's almost 8 Central. There's the review. I knew it was coming. This bounced. He trapped it. This will be Cardinal football. Yeah, that's obvious. Nice attempt, but he comes up a little bit short. This will be overturned. It'll be an incomplete pass.
You see me out here? That's right.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Oh my God, the ruling on the field stands. They called that a pick. Are you kidding me? Wow. I've never seen 19 mess up that bad. About 95% of the time they get it right. 1st and 10, Powell to Burke, and Burke to the 39-yard line. A gain of 4 yards would be 2nd and 6. Wow. Eagles got a break there. I don't know why they didn't overturn that. Jordan Burham on the tackle in his 10th year out of Marshall. Got Ginger barking in the background. 2nd and 6 from the 39-yard line. Powell under center. Powell looking. Powell throws. Caught by Ferguson. Down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 9 to Terrence Ferguson, and that'll be a Philadelphia first down. Waldo is correct. Raiders Broncos up next. Will be in Denver. Eagles on the move following the controversial interception. 4.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Eagles at the Cardinal 30-yard line. Powell under center. Powell hands off to Burke up the middle, and DJ Burke inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 15 yards and a Philadelphia first down. DJ Burke. Campanella on the tackle. Eric Campanella, the rookie linebacker at USC. As we're down to 4 minutes left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Philadelphia at the Cardinal 15-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Powell looking. Powell throws. Burke can't hold on. Incomplete. As Chris Razor's right there to break up the pass. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. .349 left in the third. 2nd and 10 for Philadelphia. Powell under center. Powell to Burke again, and Burke slides through and gets to the 11. A gain of 4. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. The defensive end, Marcus Jordan, on the tackle in his 2nd year out of Kentucky. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 11-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Powell under center on 3rd down. Powell looking. Powell throws, caught by Ferguson. And Ferguson in for the touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown catch by Terrence Ferguson. And the Eagles draw to within 5. Philadelphia will go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game. Terrence Ferguson, the 2nd-year tight end out of Oregon. Bounced off a Cardinal and got in for the touchdown. And now the Eagles will go for 2. 3 wide to the near side. Powell in the shotgun, single back. Powell drops back. Powell throws. Back to the end zone. It's no good. He only got 1 foot in. Jackson Clark, a nice attempt, but the 2-point try fails. And it's 24-19, a 5-point lead for Arizona. We're still in the third quarter, though. 3:15 left in the third. I don't know about that. It looked like he got both feet into me. I'd review that. I think that's a good catch. They're not going to review it. Caleb Swayze will kick off for Philadelphia in his 17th year out of Baylor. Cardinals up 24-19, 3:15 left here in the third. There's the kickoff. About 4 yards deep. Carter brings it out again over the 20. And Don Carter out to the 21-yard line. I'll take your word for it, Waldo. Arizona will take over at their own 21. Will Howard comes back out. Cardinals now lead by 5 as Philadelphia has made it a one-possession game. Still a lot of time left in this one. But the Eagles have mounted a comeback of sorts. First and 10. 3 receivers to the, or actually 2 to the far side. Howard under center. Howard to Johnson up the middle, and Kylan Johnson picks up the first down. 13 yards out to the 34-yard line. First down, Cardinals. Kylan Johnson in his 8th year out of Tennessee, the former Giant. First and 10 from the 34. 5 wide for Arizona. Howard in the shotgun. Howard draws back, throws to the near side. Johnson on the catch. And Kylan Johnson out to the 49, a 15-yard gain. And that'll be another Arizona first down. That'll move the chains. Clock continues to move. 2:27 and counting. Misty is eating some pizza rolls. Oh, those are chicken rolls? Oh, chicken nuggets. I just glanced over there. I didn't really see. First and 10, Cardinals from their own 49. Everybody in tight. Howard under center. Howard to Kylan Johnson, and Johnson no gain as he's tripped up by Elijah McKenzie in his 2nd year out of Alabama. 2 minutes left now here in the 3rd quarter. Cardinals up by 5, 2nd and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Will Howard, the quarterback, under center. Howard, a draw play to Johnson, and Kylan Johnson out to the Philadelphia 45, a gain of 6. And that should bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Cardinals. It does at the Eagle 45-yard line. DeMarcus Sweet came up, made the tackle for Philadelphia. A minute 30 left here in the 3rd. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Sports Davis and Waldo in the house. Stud is here. 4 wide. Howard in the gun. Howard back. Howard throws and nearly picked off. Bob Sullivan, the linebacker, knocked it down in his 12th year out of Oregon State. It'll be 4th down, and the Cardinals will have to punt. It'll be 4th and 4. Tanner Pearson will come on to punt for the Cardinals. Pearson gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline, and it goes out of bounds, actually into the end zone. Touchback. And Philadelphia will have it 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. A minute 9 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Eagles have slowly but surely crept back into this game. They're down by 5 with a minute 9 left in the 3rd. Eagle offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10. 4 wide for Philadelphia. Powell under center. Powell hands off to Burke, and DJ Burke out to the 29, a gain of 9. Bring up 2nd and 1. Under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. We'll head out to Denver after this. It'll be the Raiders and the Broncos. Broncos, they're not having a good year. I think they have, 1 win? But the Raiders are still in there in the AFC West. 2nd and 1 from the 29. Powell, play action. Throws. Caught by Burke. And Burke fumbles. And the Cardinals pick it up. Pat Hawkins, the safety, the rookie out of Penn State, recovers the loose football for Arizona. DJ Burke coughed it up. He was nailed by Hawkins, who recovers the fumble. Oh, he was down. They're going to review this. Burke was down. Unless the refs want to do a makeup call here. I think Burke was down, but it's not about what I think. Right now it's 1st and 10 Cardinals. At the Eagle 28-yard line with 35. There's the review.
The previous play is under review.
He was like, his hip was down, and then the ball came out. That's going to be Philadelphia football. That's a terrible angle right there. They should overturn this.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
It'll be reversed, and it's 3rd and 1 for Philadelphia now at their own 29, 25 seconds left. Here in the third quarter, clock is running. This might be the last play of the third quarter. And the Eagles pick up this first down in the I formation. Powell under center. Powell to Burke. And Burke, he's making it close to the 30-yard line. Gets the first down. And that's it for the third quarter. Cardinals up 24-19 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We go to the fourth quarter. Cardinals lead the Eagles by 5, 24-19. The Cardinals at 6-1. They've won 6 in a row. And the Eagles at 3-4. Winners of 3 of their last 4 games. And this one looks like it might go down to the wire. 1st and 10. Eagles. 5 receivers set wide. Powell in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Powell draws back, steps up, throws deep, caught by Alex Dominique across midfield to the 44-yard line. That'll be a 26-yard gain by Alex Dominique, the former Bear. He spent 9 years with the Bears, now in his second year with Philadelphia. And that'll be a Philadelphia first down. Jordan Burham on the tackle. The 10th-year defensive back out of Marshall. .740 and counting. Eagles down by 5. They need a touchdown to take the lead. It looks like it. Powell in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Powell draws back. Powell throws, dumps it off to Burke, turns upfield, makes a move, and DJ Burke down to the 25. And that'll be a gain of 19 yards and a Philadelphia first down. He's always been a great running back or great receiver out of the backfield. Duke Jackson, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 7th year out of the University of Houston. As we watch the replay again. I haven't mentioned it yet this game, but I love these Eagle uniforms. Excuse me. 1st and 10 for the 25. Eagles should wear these all the time. These uniforms right here. 5 wide. Powell in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Powell looking. Powell still looking. In trouble. He's going to get sacked. Back at the 30-yard line. A loss of 5. Nigel Kirby on the tackle, the 5th-year defensive end out of Washington. Officially a loss of 4. Be 2nd and 14. Back at the 30-yard line. 6:35 in counting here in regulation. I like the new Cardinal uniform. Powell drops back. Powell looking. Powell still looking. Throws. Caught by Whitney. Down to the 17. A gain of 13 yards. Stephen Whitney, in his third year out of Miami, he caught a touchdown earlier. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Eagles at the Cardinals' 17-yard line. On 3rd down. Powell in the shotgun. Burke in motion. Empty backfield now. Powell draws back. Throws, dumps it off to Ferguson. And Terrence Ferguson down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 15. 1st and goal, Philadelphia at the Cardinal 2-yard line. Philadelphia, they were down 17-3 at one point. They come storming back. They're down 24-19 with a chance to take the lead. 1st and goal from the Cardinal 2-yard line. Eagles come out in the eye. Powell under center. Powell, they pitch it to Burke. And Burke gets hit in the backfield. A loss of 4 yards. On the tackle there, Marcus Jordan, the defensive end. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 6. Cardinal defense is asserting themselves here. Coming up on 5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and goal from the Cardinals' 6-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Powell under center. Powell to Green. And Green down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 5. That's Kenny Green, the 3rd year back out of Texas A&M. Eric Campanella, the linebacker, on the tackle, the rookie out of USC. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Eagles trying to punch it in. Everybody in tight. Powell under center. Powell to Gold. And Gold is in for the touchdown. Steve Gold, the rookie out of Temple, played college football right here at Lincoln Financial Field. A 1-yard touchdown run. And Philadelphia has taken a 25-24 lead. And the Eagles will go for 2 to make it a 3-point game if they can. Waldo, fly Eagles fly. Misty said hi, everybody. And now Philadelphia, they'll come on for a 2-point try. Powell under center. Powell draws back, throws, and it's no good. It was knocked away by Marcus Jordan. Waldo says hi, Misty. It remains a 25-24 lead for Philadelphia, but the Eagles have stormed all the way back, have taken the lead. There's still a lot of time left, though. 4:25 left on the clock. And all the Cardinals need is a field goal to retake the lead. This one's been a good one. Raiders-Broncos up next. Because Misty's here. Yeah, it turned into a good game when Misty came back in. .425 on the clock. Swayze will kick off. From the 2-yard line, Dwayne Dawson over the 15, 20, 25. And Dawson, a nice return out to the 36-yard line. And that's where Arizona will have it, 1st and 10. 4:21 left. Eagles up by 1. I thought Arizona was going to blow the Eagles away back in the first half, but the Eagles have come back to take the lead. Cardinals trying to keep their 6-game winning streak alive, trying to get to 7. First and 10, Arizona. Will Howard, the quarterback, under center. Howard fakes the handoff. Howard throws deep and incomplete. He was looking for Silas Bolden. He was well covered. It was knocked away by Eli Hicks. It'll be 2nd and 10. 4:16 left. On 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. 4 receivers wide, 3 to the far side. Howard in the shotgun. Howard drops back. Howard throws, caught by Dawson. Out to the 46, a gain of 10. And that'll be a Cardinal first down. You think it's going to be overtime? It'd be hard for it to get to overtime with the score being like it is. Not impossible. For it to get to overtime, the Cardinals would have to score a touchdown, go for 2, get it, and then the Eagles would have to score a touchdown to match it. It could happen. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. 4 wide. Howard in the shotgun.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Takes the snap, looks downfield, throws deep, and overthrows his receiver, incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. .342 remaining. Silas Bolden was the intended receiver down the sideline. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 46 for Arizona. Their own 46, trailing by 1. Everybody in tight for the Cardinals. Howard under center.
Let's go. Landed.
Howard draws back, throws, and he missed Bass, the tight end. Sean Bass, the intended receiver, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 46-yard line. 3:39 left. Cardinals come out. Will Howard in the shotgun, 3rd and 10.
Green 39.
Howard draws back. Howard throws, caught by Jamison Keeley down to the 31-yard line. It's a 23-yard gain by Jamison Keeley into Eagle territory down to the 31-yard line. First down Cardinals, and they're now in field goal range. It'd be a 48-yard field goal from here. Making the tackle, Don Reese, number 22, and DeMarcus Sweet, number 20. 3:20 left. Clock is moving. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the Eagle 31. 4 wide for Arizona. Howard in the shotgun.
Let's go.
Howard draws back. Howard throws and open down the sideline. Keeley all the way down to the 6. A 25-yard catch by Jamison Keeley, the 7th-year receiver out of Baylor. 1st and goal, Arizona at the Philadelphia 6. Cardinals trying to retake the lead. Misty says on Thursday night she'll do a game. We have the Raiders and the Broncos up next. We have a doubleheader for you tomorrow as well, and one on Wednesday. 1st and goal from the 6. Howard under center.
Let's go.
Howard to Johnson. Is he in? No, down to the 1. Kylan Johnson, a 5-yard gain to the 1-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal, Arizona at the 1. Delino West came up, made the tackle, 2:25 and counting. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and goal, Cardinals come out in the I formation. Howard under center. Howard to Johnson. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals retake the lead. They go up 30-25. And now Arizona will go for 2 to make it a 7-point game. A 1-yard touchdown run by Kylan Johnson. It was a nice answer. It was. Nice drive by the Cardinals. The 8th year back out of Tennessee, Kylan Johnson. And now the Cardinals will go for 2 to make it a 7-point game. Howard in the shotgun. Howard looking. Howard's going to take off. He's thought better of it. Rolls out. And now gets taken down at the 2-yard line. The 2-point conversion's no good. Watson came up, made the tackle, the linebacker. Terry Watson, the rookie out of Washington State. So it remains a 5-point game. 30-25 in favor of Arizona. So Philadelphia now, they're going to need a touchdown if they're going to win this thing. That is one of the games tomorrow night. That is correct. What's the other one? Waldo's looking at my schedule, so I don't have to. No, I think it's the Chargers and somebody. Because Wednesday it's the Vikings and Packers and the Giants and the Jets. I know that. I'll look at the schedule here in a second. Right now, 2:07 left. Thank you, Waldo. Yep, Seahawks, Chargers. I knew it was the Chargers. And now the kickoff by Logan Ford. A yard deep. Lane brings it out over the 15, 20, 25. And Lane brings it back to the 27-yard line. Chase Lane. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left. Philadelphia has all 3 of their timeouts. They need a touchdown. Down by 5. Well, it's the Monday night game, Evil Dead. It's the last game of the week. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. It's that marquee Monday night matchup. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. Powell under center. Powell drops back. Powell looking. Throws. Caught by Bodie. And Alex Bodie out to the 36. A gain of 9. 2 minutes left. Cardinals up 30-25 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field. The 2-minute warning comes officially with 1:57 left. Cardinals lead the Eagles 30-25. Philadelphia has it 2nd and 1 at their own 36. The Eagles have all 3 of their timeouts. Powell in the shotgun, 2nd and 1. Powell draws back. Powell throws and got a half-hearted throw, incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Cardinals trying to hang on, win their 7th in a row. Philadelphia trying to score the upset. Down by 5, 30-25. 3rd and 1 from their own 36. 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Powell throws. Burke makes the catch, but no, he's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. He led him too much. And the Eagles have to go for it. 4th and 1 from their own 36. 1:50 left. If you're Philadelphia here, just pick up the 1st down. It's a passing formation, though. 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun on 4th down. Powell back. Throws. Caught by Stackhouse. And Jason Stackhouse. 11 yards out to the 47. Eagles in the hurry up. 1st and 10. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Throws. Caught by Bodie. And Alex Bodie down to the Cardinal 39-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. They stay in the hurry up. 1st and 10 from the Cardinal 39. Powell draws back. Powell throws. Caught by Ferguson. Down to the 25. A gain of 14 by Terrence Ferguson. Another Eagle 1st down as they stay in the hurry up. On 1st and 10 from the 25. Powell back. Powell throws outside. DJ Burke gets hit in the backfield. A loss of 2. Be 2nd and 12. Eagles stay in the hurry up. They want to keep the Cardinal defense out there. 55 seconds. So they can't sub out. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Powell looking. Powell rolls out. Squares up. Needs to get rid of it. And throws it away. Smart move. And that'll stop the clock with 43 seconds left. And everybody can breathe, including myself. That hurry-up offense will test you. 3rd and 12 from the 27-yard line. They need a touchdown. 5 wide, empty backfield. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Powell steps up, throws. Caught by Whitney. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 27-yard touchdown catch by Stephen Whitney. And Philadelphia retakes the lead. 31-30 with 39 seconds left. Stephen Whitney's second touchdown of the game. Waldo rejoicing. And now Philadelphia will go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. So the 2-point try. Powell in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green, 30.
Powell to Burke. Nothing doing. The Cardinals are right there. It remains a 31-30 contest. The 2-point try fails. And now the Cardinals, they still have 3 timeouts. They only have 39 seconds, but they do have 3 timeouts. And all the Cardinals have to do is get into field goal range. And they've had some pretty good kickoff returns this afternoon. We'll see what happens here. It was Nigel Kirby making the hit in the backfield for Arizona. Boy, this one has turned into a great game. This one's gone back and forth, and now Eagles up by 1. Caleb Swayze will kick off. The Cardinals, they need to get into field goal range if they're going to win their 7th in a row. There's the kick. This will be fielded at the 5. Dawson over the 15-20. Dwayne Dawson brings it out to the 30-yard line. So Arizona needs about 40 yards to get into field goal range. They have 35 seconds and they have 3 timeouts. Can the Cardinals pull this one out? Or can Philadelphia hang on? I didn't know if this was going to be a good game or not, but it's turned into a dynamite game. Ever since Misty came back, it became a very competitive game. 4 wide, 1st and 10. Howard in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Howard draws back. Howard looking, rolls out, throws deep. Caught by Bolden out to the 46-yard line, a gain of 16 yards. And the Cardinals quickly take a timeout with 28 seconds left. It'll be 1st and 10 Arizona. And now the Cardinals need about 25 yards to get into field goal range. They still have 2 timeouts, 28 seconds to work with. This Cardinal team is nowhere near the team as last year. Last year's Cardinal team was terrible. But they did draft well during the offseason, I noticed. Especially on the offensive line. 1st and 10 from the 46. Howard in the gun, 4 wide. Howard back. Howard looking. Throws deep. Caught by Keeley. And Jamison Keeley down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 29. The Cardinals take a timeout with 22 seconds left. Arizona now in field goal range. It'd be a 42-yard field goal from here. 22 seconds left. They'll try to get closer. These are the Cardiac Cards. Of their 6 wins coming into this game, 4 of them have come in the last 2 minutes of the game. Starting with that game in London against the Bengals. First and 10 from the 25, 5 wide. Howard in the gun. Howard back. Howard looking, throws deep, caught by Corey Adams. Touchdown, Arizona. A 25-yard touchdown catch by Corey Adams with 17 seconds left. Wow, what a drive by Arizona. Adams, the rookie out of Kentucky. What a drive. What a drive by the Cardinals when they needed one. And they'll go for 2 to make it a 7-point game. They're up by 5. Howard under center on the 2-point try.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Dawson in motion. Howard looking. Howard throws, and it's incomplete. It remains a 5-point game. 17 seconds left. Philadelphia has 3 timeouts, but they only have 17 seconds. What Philadelphia needs is a really good kickoff return here. But what a game by Arizona. Coming back again, scoring a touchdown with 17 seconds left. A 21-second drive. Incredible. Well, let's see what type of return the Eagles can get. The kickoff by Ford. From the goal line, Bodie over the 15, 20. Alex Bodie brings it out to the 25-yard line. 13 seconds left. Philadelphia has no choice now but to throw some Hail Marys and hope for the best. The Cardinals are going to win their 7th in a row. They're going to go to 7-1 at the halfway point. And the Eagles are going to drop to 3-5. Here we go. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Powell in the shotgun. Powell back. Throws into a crowd. Bouncing around. Oh, Bodie almost caught it. Incomplete. 8 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10. We saw Cleveland do this on a Hail Mary, get a touchdown a couple of weeks back against the Chiefs, I believe it was, right before halftime. That was like 90 some odd yards on a Hail Mary. 2nd and 10 from the 25, 8 seconds left. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back, throws downfield, bouncing around, incomplete. 3 seconds left. Both teams have combined for over 800 yards of total offense. What a game. What a game this was. I had no idea what to expect coming into this one. And it ended up being a dynamite game. Thanks to Misty. Misty's going to take credit for that. Cardinals up 36-31. Well, 67 total points in this one. That's a pretty good ball game. This should be the last play of the game. 3 seconds left. Powell throws. Dominic, can't make the catch. Ball game. Your final score, Arizona 36, Philadelphia 31. The Cardinals win their 7th in a row. As Waldo says, Raiders Broncos up next. We'll see you then.